The Angry Llama is made for adults who enjoy honest, crass, cutting reviews when we're talking fucking llama. Sensitive bipeds need not apply.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Spider.
Hello, I'm Mr. Tux.
Hi, I'm Dreams Ballet.
Hello, I'm Dink182.
Hi, I'm Sinks.
Hi, I'm Dread Gent from Los Angeles, California.
Welcome to the Bronze Bandits, the weekly show that follows 6 Overwatch strangers on their 90-day journey from bronze crapitude to platitudes. This show each week is going to be an honest representation of what it takes to go from bronze to platinum in the game of Overwatch. I hope you join us along the way. They're gonna need your support, tips, suggestions, and workshop codes. They're gonna need all the help they can get to climb from hardstuck bronze to carrying in plat in just 12 short weeks. Throughout the show, we'll check in with each of the players and get their feedback on the matches. You'll also hear special coaching instructions and set up scrims that will help the Bronze Bandits learn their roles. And this week, we are going to dive into one of the Bronze Bandits' losses just the other night. And they were begging for the coaching. But guess what? The llama gets sick sometimes, so I was not there. So what I'm going to do is look at the VOD today and figure out which one of these assholes caused the loss. Let's get right into it, Bronze Bandits VOD review style. Okay, we're off with the Bronze Bandits. This is a losing endeavor. Let's see what happens. First push, we look strong. We're all together. You know what? I'm going to slow it down a little bit so I can talk at the speed at which I think, not at the speed of Overwatch. If anybody's heard me talk about this game, it is chess at 100 miles an hour. It is only chess at 100 miles an hour if you actually understand how many variables you need to be calculating at once to make good decisions. I've had people argue with me, it is not. Well, it's not if you play it like Tiddlywinks, you troglodyte. Of course it's not. Run forward, dumbass. Hit Q! Oh, God. Okay, let me rewind it a little bit. So, we're looking pretty good here. We get flanked by the Junkrat. Just a teens? Not even. Okay, we set up smartly. Tux is going on the right for a hook. Dink is going... It looks like our whole team is engaging. Okay, and they wipe out Ryan pretty fast. So, Lucio was with them. What was Lucio doing? Were we healing? So you go in with heals. Spida has no... Yeah, that's what happened. So if we look at this first fight, I think exactly what happened was Spida ended up in the wrong position. Or the tank was in the wrong position. But I'd argue the tank was trying to get point, so was everyone else. And Spida ended up on a flank that didn't help. Here we go. Let's look at it. So, he sees the Junkrat bombs coming through, which would scare me. So he's healing Nog. Not even looking at his tank right now. Uh-oh. Just healing the wall. By the time... Oh, wow. Okay. So that's what lost the first fight. No big deal. Let's move on to the next one. Cool. We get our whole team together, and we're going to push in. So let's real quick just look at composition. Now, I'm a huge fan in the lower than diamond ranks with composition not mattering as much as people having hours on the hero they're playing. Diamond and above, I think you can request people to swap. I think below that, you're crazy to request people to like, can't you play this? Like if you see it in their profile or they say they can play it, but like having people just randomly switch to a Junkrat because that's what we need, it is just kind of crazy. But anyways, let's look at it. So we went with Dink on Lucio. Now, the only reason for this is we want to speed. We want to get to the point. So let's make sure we're using speed in, speed out, that kind of stuff, instead of the mortar. Okay, so we have Sinks. Do they have any divers? They don't. So we got McCree. That's great. We got Soldier. This is a perfect comp. I would play this comp versus these guys, no problem. A turret and a junk, you could dink both of them with your DPS, no problem. You got a shield, so he's not just feeding off of off tanks. Same thing with the turret. This should, composition-wise, I would rather be on the bandits. But let's continue. All right, so the enemy here took main choke. Fine. What I like to do is send a DPS around to the right and cause a little bit of a panic. So Soldier. We all know that Soldier is not the most effective like damage output in the game. It's pretty solid damage, sustained damage, but what you want to do on Soldier is create some space. Personally, I don't know what Lucio's doing. He's wall riding, it's fine. But I like to go over here and just start applying pressure. What does that do? Well, at least a healer's going to turn back on me, if not both healers, if not a healer and a DPS, and that's when it's push time. That's your job, Nog, on legs. And you get yelled at a little bit for flanking sometimes by your team, which I get, but right now would be the time. It's what I suggest. Let's see what happens here, though. Because remember, if they're basically beating you in the brawl, you have to find different ways to attack it. And since you have legs, you should use him. There's a song about that. He's got legs! She knows how to use them! He's got legs! Look it up, kids. The ZZ Top, Llama's favorite. All right, so you're going to go in center. It looks like you guys all are going in here. You killed a couple of their thingamabobbies. We got the turret. We got the bongo. Do they have a bongo? Turret or something. Here comes the tire. And that takes out the dink head. We lose Dinky. So what I would think to myself is, okay, they have a turret. They have a Tor. They have a Zarya, they got a Junk, they got a Bap, they got a Lucio. That is so much spam damage coming through a choke that I would immediately be like, oh, I'm not going that way. But you guys are trying to push into it with way less damage, right? You pushing into it with a McCree and a Soldier. Use what your team has to its advantage, which is send Dink, and Dink went on Bap to up the damage, I think. Or maybe the healing? But I like the swap. I like her BAP a lot better than the Lucio. Anyways. But right now, your composition is playing into their strengths. You're being forced to it, but you really should be like taking a flank or something, or trying to make space. Someone on your team has to do something, and I suggest legs go make some space. And he is. Let's go look at, he's fucking no health. He was literally 10 health. I mean, maybe even 1. Like, that was just so dumb. Look, hold on. Well, that's why this push is over. Like, look at his health. Look at his health. And then he's like, oh, I'll run up. Why? What? Okay, here we go. So now our team is waiting for legs. And now we have alerted them to exactly what we'll be doing. How did we do that? We did that by Nog running face fucking first and dying there. Like, that's literally like just hanging a sign. We'll be coming this way next time. So look at the red team. Do you guys see them? They are reforming up. So now you guys are split. They're split. That doesn't help you. Helps you if they're split and you're not. Now Tux is trying to make space. I like this, but not in a small room with a Junkrat, bruh. Oh, but he goes with the ultimate. I like it. I like it. Oh, but he gets molten. You get molten. You know what, though? That made some space. I like it. Oh, huge hook. I like it. I like it. Let's go. Turret first. Whoa, whoa. Oh, you had to get the point. I see. But why didn't you breath right there, brother? Hold on. Ouch, dude. Breather was up. Hold on. Breather up, breather up, breather up, breather. Let's get on to the next round. Here they come to save the day. I'm going to be a little nitpicky because, like, how is Sinks the first one to the point? And then just happens to take spam damage. That's so silly, right? Like, you don't... Oh, everyone always has to be in the fucking fight. Hold on. Some how Dreams isn't in front, even with charge. That's weird. Your thought against this comp was to get off a soldier and fight a potential Torb junk Lucio Zarya with Tracer. I'm not sure we play the same game, my man.
Do you want to climb with the llama? Then you got to join the farm! Only 30% of the llama's viewers are subscribed. What horror! How can you expect to climb without the llama's daily fodder of views? Okay, hit your hooves on that sub button. We'll continue like none of this ever happened.
You know what? I'm a little disappointed in what the Tracer looks like right now. I'm not going to lie. But I love that you've recalled when you heard the charge, knowing that it was coming for you. I heard it in the headphones as well. It is unfortunate that you recalled into the pin, but those things happen. Let's stop focusing on you for a bit. But I don't like that pick at all against this comp. Can you make it work? Sure. But now you're fighting against, instead of a Torb turret, you're fighting against stupid sim turrets and a Junkrat and a Junkrat trap. And this is such a weird pick. Soldiers so much easier on this map to do effective damage from high ground to which they can't challenge you. And you decided to go low ground and blink around. But here we are. Slow down and see what happens here. So far, we're winning this fight because you killed Rub my chode. Yeah, this game's full of the best and the brightest. Cool. There, Lucio's in the wrong spot, right? But getting nice bubble. They're putting up turrets, but Sync should be shooting him, which he is. You guys are... Dink! What? Stop it. Your Lucio doesn't... It plays in weird spots and you die a lot. Don't hate me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm being critical. You wanted to know why you lost? Here's why you fucking lost. Let's see. Right now, you guys are playing well. I like this. Oh, you asked for the shield in high noon, but still almost died. Oh, Dreams. Fraction of a second, but you done fucked that up. You got Rhine diffed right there. Rhine diffed. All right, next fight. What do we got? We got a dead Nog. Let's go see why Nog likes to throw on the third fight of every match. Hold on, he's still dead there. F1. Okay, pause. Now, Nog is here. The rest of your team is dead. Dead or just coming back. Okay, so everybody's in spawn. What's Nog doing? Now, Nog suffers from what we call solar ladder-itis. He's new to the team, but he's also kind of new to teams. He's used to just doing his own thing, and he's having a hard time breaking that. And that is, honestly, a hard thing I have to break, too. Very used to not communicating. I am a ladder troll. I don't like to communicate. I like to do my thing. I don't believe others have good ideas. There, I said it. I'm kidding, mostly. Okay, so at certain levels, honestly, I can't argue if the sky is blue. It depends on what account I'm on. But Nog, right now, you're in by yourself, but you almost have a pulse bomb. Let's see if you're smart enough to get... Not smart enough, but let's see if you get out. There's a Reinhardt going to your spawn. There's also a Bat going to your spawn. Okay, here's my question on your Tracer. Why don't you like getting close to them before you start shooting? I think you could get twice as close as you are to people before you start gunning them down. Ready? Watch this. You can crouch spam your way over to them or simply blink. But I don't want you here. I want you, when you start shooting him, I want you here. Maybe here because of all his friends. But literally here going, hey! Clip. Melee. I'm out. Not, hey, Pap, I'm back here again. What do you want to do? Pap, you want to be the frenzies? I want the frenzies. You keep doing that to their team. You're like, I'm a tickle boy. It's a tickle toy. And that's all you're doing. Tickle boy, tickle toy. So let's see. You go in for it. Don't pulse bomb a BAP. I kill. You're not recalling? You're not Alright, so you kind of threw that fight, right? You had recall, blink up. You had pulse bomb up. You decided to just take a colonoscopy for fun. Sinksy dinksy. Noggy woggy. Alright, don't play. Go ahead, peek it. Peek it, dickheads. Yep, there you go. Shocking outcome. Wow, I'm cranky today. I didn't even notice until I start yelling at Spider like one of the nicest men I've ever met. And I'm like, dickhead! Stop being an asshole! Losers! Can someone heal Sinks to... Listen, get off the Lucio. I loathe it. I loathe it. Don't listen to anyone else. I fucking... Oh, once they get a Lucio, they'll be unstoppable. Yeah. Yeah, it's working out great. I put it all on Dink's shoulders. It's just the Lucio. It's totally not. You're doing fine, Dink. I like your more better. You listened to me in the past without me knowing. Oh, thank God. Why didn't you... Now, I'm glad you lived, but I would have saved my fade for when the tire was coming. Not before. Oof. Oof, I say. Oof. Sinks, you are the king of taking half your health damage. Ah, shit! You're getting pushed to spawn, bro! No, don't keep going back that way! Regroup with your team! You gotta get... I mean, now they have beat. Once they have beat, it's not even worth doing it for, I don't know, how many seconds? Tell me in the comments. 5 seconds? Just kind of get out of the fight for a bit while all that shit decreases, then go in and shoot him in the face! But don't give them that moment. I guess because it was so close. I don't know, guys. You kind of played this a little crummy, if you ask me. I think you could have done better. I know I've seen better. You basically played to the other team's strengths and then fed a little bit, which was a little weird, and staggered a bit and took a shit ton of damage and didn't utilize that Lucio how we need to utilize it to win. If we're not speeding in and out on Dreams' commands with Zarya bubbles and shit, then we're probably just better on the Moira. For you guys, at least. Remember, in the lower medals, it's not always about comp. It's about who is your strongest hero. Does your comp differential, meaning playing Lucio, make up for the difference in skill that you have on Lucio versus your number one healer? Me personally, I sometimes just love the idea of one trick in. Yeah, you're going to lose matches because it's like, well, you only play Xana. Well, not really Anna, but let's say you only play Moira. Like, but you're gonna do so much better at other matches. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of like 100 hours on a hero, and then you can start playing ults. Until then, I think you got more to learn. That being said, you probably have 100 hours on Moira, so I should just shut up. But I think you can climb better if you guys stick to your main heroes. It's a little sad. I think this might be the last full VOD review I do of the Bandits, unless they come back, you know, like some sort of like MTV reboot. The last night of Bandits is Thursday, and then the last episodes will be next week and the week after. Oh, it's so sad. But it's okay. They're still on the farm. You can still play with them. I play with Dinkhead so much. And Spider, and Tux, and Sinks, and not. I really play with all of them entirely too much, really. But we have a very good time. We do a lot of the quick play, the mystery heroes, which is a mystery to me. I don't know what that means. Okay, anyways, it's a good time. The Llama is very sad that it's ending, but also very happy to get some of his life back. Because it's a good 20 hours a week to do the Bandits. And I will be happy to not, to get sleep in the farm again, on the barn, on the farm in the barn, with the sleep in the yarn. Okay.